Hang on. Yeah, she's got a fourth medal on. She's going through all my shit. I figured when she had the first one, I was like, oh, well, she knows where they are. And she's wearing 4 of them. So can't wait till we get to the end of this marathon. I'm going to keep that running gag going. Real quick. This is going to be a good intro for our opening game. Our opening game is Super Off-Road. Specifically the Super Nintendo version of the game. The port of the game. Super Off-Road was an arcade game that was released, I believe, in like 89 or 90, I think. It's the one you would recognize that it has the red, yellow, blue, and silver trucks, and they have the 3 steering wheels at the base and the pedal. And you do the trucks, they go around the little dirt track. You got nitros and things like that. It was a hugely successful arcade game when it came out. I think it was like the highest grossing arcade game that year. I like the year it came out, I'm pretty sure it was. It stayed in production for a long time. It was really popular. It got a track pack that gave you 8. You have 8 tracks in it in the original one, and then the track pack gave you 8 more levels. The game got a lot of console ports, but the one for the Super Nintendo is, I think, the best one. It's the most complete. You have 16 tracks. You have the 8 regular ones and the 8 track pack tracks all in one game. The only console port that does that. You have all 16 tracks. And unlike the arcade game, the SNES game has those tracks, and it issues you to them right ways around, and then it reverses them, and then it also has those 2 options with little hay bale obstacles peppered throughout the course. So there's essentially 4 iterations of every track, so you get 64 tracks to play through. We're not going to see all 64. The run usually ends around the 20th track. So the way this run works is there's not really an ending to the game, because it just plays forever until you lose. And if you get really good at the game, you'll never lose. So the run is essentially to completely max out your vehicle's stats, and then also accrue 99 nitros, to the point where you effectively cannot buy anything else throughout the entire... Like, you can't... That's it. You can't spend any more money. So you've maxed out your truck, it's fully upgraded, and you've got a full stock of nitros. That's the run. So that's kind of what we did. So I mentioned that this game was special to me, and it's every year on the marathon, because it's the one that my brother and I played when he was younger. So that said, we have a $30 donation from my mom and dad, Mr. and Mrs. Draco, I guess, senior. They donated $30. No donation comment, but they donated $30 to the cause. Thank you, Mom and Dad. That means they're watching right now. That brings us to $589.55. So we are $10.45 away from hitting the 600 barrier, and that's another game challenge. So get those donations in again. I'll bring you, Mom. I'll bring you some stickers the next time I see you. Okay, you earned them. It doesn't have to go that hard, but it does. We're gonna listen to this, okay? Van Halen in the house. All right. There we go. All right. Turn it down a little bit. All right, so we are... Oop. These are going to get knocked off the table if I don't move them. All right, so time starts as soon as we commit this. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, Super Off-Road. And that didn't actually... Hit it exit. There we go. Alright, I'm the red truck. You guys ever heard of this game, Super Off-Road? Oh, thank you for the good luck. Thank you for the good luck for this run. I'm gonna need it. The extra life quarter, the magic quarter. Lets you, get in. This fucking silver truck. I swear to God he cheats. I'm going full speed. And he keeps passing me up. What's the deal with that?
This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
I'll floor that truck. I'll drive into the stands and backflip off the scoreboard. I really do this shit. So I am in second place. That silver truck really kind of just floored it, because you notice the silver truck. That's Mr. Mickey Thompson. He sells tires. Wait, what the hell happened? The other guys passed. Hang on. Did the other guys actually pass me up? When did they pass me up? I was in front of them. Did I miss a turn? There's no way what? Okay, hang on. Mulligan. What the fuck was that? Okay, let me start that over, because I know I don't have an upgraded truck or whatever, but oh, that's not good. Oh, this run's already falling apart in the first stage. Okay, see, I'm ahead of yellow. Oh wait, silver got spun. Okay, okay, fine. This run is falling apart for everybody. When the silver truck gets spun around, like when the AI gets turned around, their pathfinding breaks. He's a hazard now. He's gonna hit me. Okay, no. I think he might have figured out where to go. Oh, good. He hit me. Oh, motherfucker, dude. We're off to a great start. It's gonna be a great marathon, you guys. I can feel it. All right. Okay, this is actually the most cursed run I've ever seen. The yellow truck never ever wins. The yellow truck is our 4th place guy. He just got first. I will see this through to see how this goes, because we might be playing the haunted cartridge, okay? You're right, I'm sorry. I got spun around too, that's not good. So you gotta be careful when you collide with other trucks, because it will just like knock you sideways and spin you around. Like, it's not so much it 180s you, it'll like turn you 90 degrees in the direction you don't want to go. Like every time. Okay, I'm dogging here. What the? Really? This is, oh fuck! That's not good. That's not good. I gotta get in front of these guys. Come on. Oh. I bought wheels and shocks. How am I getting stuck in the water? This is the 13th speedrun I've done. This is the 13th year in a row I've done this game. Okay, we'll do it. As soon as the yellow guy won, I knew this was bad. We're good. We're doing good. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight for. I'm gonna do a different route. I'm just gonna go for top speed. Usually, I have a specific I have a prescribed path I follow for buying upgrades. I usually buy shocks and tires first. Whoops. So when you buy the shocks and tires, all the things do stuff, obviously. You know, top speed, acceleration. That's... I don't know, Bubsy. The top speed and acceleration, it's pretty obvious what those do. But the shocks and wheels affect your maneuverability and your turning. The tires, as you go through the stages, you may have noticed that the second level had sand on the left side. When you have upgraded tires, that reduces the effect that different terrain has on your vehicle. That goes for water as well, I think. It also increases how quickly you can turn, just barely. And then shocks, the roads are littered with bumps and ramps and potholes and all this other stuff. So upgraded shocks reduce the effect that the track hazards have on your ability to drive around. So usually I spring for those two upgrades first, because rather than, I mean, you can go fast, but what the hell was that? This is not good. This is really bad. We did start a few minutes ahead of schedule, though, because I got an early start on... Yeah, see, that water fucking killed me. The race is going to end, I'm going to get in last place again. That's why I buy the upgrades for wheels and shit. That's, because this second track will completely screw... I lost again. We'll try it again. Well, once we get a run, we'll get a run. I don't usually buy nitros to start with because it's a waste of money. But I guess I'll keep a couple stocks and I'll play it safe in case I start falling behind. I don't know. Because like I said, I have a system. Like oh my fucking god, dude. I do need that flow. I'm losing it bad. You don't want to be near any of the vehicles. Like if you bump and grind and trade paint with the trucks and they hit you, it'll screw you up. Because you can't you can't turn when they get in your way. And plus, I don't really spend money on nitros because every nitro you spend is effectively costs you $10,000. Every nitro you spend is one you have to buy again before the end of the run. Okay, I'm just going to pull up ahead and see if I know they're going to try to catch up and fire off nitros, but if I can put some distance between me and these guys... I have never had this much trouble with super off-road. See, I don't know what happened. Like, usually you kind of got to, like, thread the needle a little bit there. You got to serpentine through the puddles up top. If you thread the needle and go straight through the center, kind of like that, you kind of get a freebie on it, you get a pass. Now that guy got the money. It's like right there, that's the optimal route, because you don't get stuck in the water. It's fine. So now that we have a run going, the silver truck generally wins the first few races because he does have a vehicle that is not maxed out, but he has a slightly faster one. He starts out with better stats than you do. And then you notice every time he wins a race, he just spends all of his winnings on nitro. There is kind of a strat here to, if you stay directly in front of an AI truck and they use a nitro boost and they ram into you, you kind of inherit the momentum that they would have had from using their boost. Let's see, how close are we? Can I get around this? Fuck that up. I cut the turn too sharp. I was going to try to cut it really close and then turbo boost. There's a $50 difference in every prize tier that you get. There is a difference in, you know, whenever you first and second place. So if you can spend one nitro and then get one place ahead, it's a net gain of $40,000 basically, because you lose 10 because you spent the nitro, but you get 50 more. So you got the cost, right? That's basic economics. Yellow's getting awfully close to me. That may not have been smart. That may have been my famous $50,000 turn. I didn't want to get hit by the blue car.
Checkpoint!
Thanks! We got it. Go with that. Tires are maxed out. This is a good track. It's my favorite one. Every track has, basically, there's like between 3 and 5 locations on a track where an item can spawn. And where the item...
Pull the car around.
More like truck, right? Where the item spawn, like, where the item spawns is random, but it will appear in a few, like, that money bag has appeared right there 3 times. Nitro's there now. I'm not going to grab that nitro. Because I can hug the inside turn and I'm out of nitros. Shit, I was gonna spend one to get ahead of that guy. I still got first. I can usually get first on this race. Usually. I'll hang on to the money. You know, I'm a little worried. So we're back at Huevos Grande. This stands for Huevos Big. This is what that means. I'm not too concerned with the truck, the silver truck. Oh, he got that though. God damn it. So I mentioned earlier something by name called a $50,000 turn, and basically what that is like, see that nitro that appeared right there? That's not a very good spawn location for this track. I mean, it is when the track is backwards, because you can hang that turn and hit that ramp and go across the water. But the other way around, that's not a particularly good spawn for the item. So I tend to not go for it unless I'm way in the lead. But if you're neck and neck with somebody and you make a deviation from the course to go grab an item and it costs you a space in the like the placing, it effectively costs you $50,000 because, like I said, that's the difference in every podium position on the game. So it's highly unlikely that the item you're going to get is going to be worth $50,000 because the value of things goes up by 1 increment every time. Silver truck got me and spun me around. So you'd have to collect, the money back item would have to appear 5 times in a row for it to be worth $50,000. And that's what it caps at, by the way. So you would effectively fall down a level and lose $50,000, and whatever you would have gained from the item, you know, you might get a little bit of money for it, but it's not going to be equal to what you lost for messing up and you know, getting greedy and going for the item. It's a really bad item spawn in this course. It's in the upper left. We'll see if it appears there first time like it always does. There it is. You can drive, like, not even the AI goes, I think they want you to, like, avoid the little little hills right there. But you can just drive across them if you have high enough stats, and it doesn't really affect your speed at all. That's why I want to get shocks and tires, especially shocks right here, because that makes it so that you can drive over that, and it doesn't even slow you down. But not even the AI goes up in that corner up there to grab the items. Like, they just ignore it. They just completely disregard it. Once the item spawns there, you're not going to get any more, because I'm not going to go out of my way to get that, because that is definitely, that might even be a $100,000 turn. That's such a bad item location. Like, I'm not going to go for it. It's terrible. Just terrible. I don't usually spend a nitro at the beginning of a race, but I do on this one because the trucks at the start of the race, they will kind of bunch up, and it's really easy to get sidelined and get spun around. I'm not going. Okay, he got the nitro. I was going to say I'm not going for the nitro down there because that's the titular $50,000 turn. The money bag up in the top left is not really a $50,000 spot, $50,000 turn spot, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get it because the silver truck is like right on my ass, and I'm actually doing really good because I'm going to win this race. Nice. If I would have gone up there to get that, they would have given me $20,000 because that's the second time it appeared, and it would have cost me $50,000. So I would have lost $30,000. Getting greedy, going for that. Big Dukes. So this is the second time we've seen Big Dukes, and this is with the little track hazards, little hay bales. I think the hay bales, you can hit them 3 times before they just break and disappear. I'm really close to the silver truck, so I'm not going to go for the money bag up there. That is not necessarily in a bad spot, but we're so... let's see if I can get a hit for maybe. Hit the hay bale. Damn it, I bumped into him. I tried the nitro and cut it, but I bumped into him, and I T-boned him, and it killed my momentum. It's fine. Whatever, I ain't even mad. This is an interesting track, cliffhanger, because you have to go on the outside and then go on the inside. And this turn right here, actually, if you just let off on the gas, you can hook it really... You see how the AI turns like really wide making that final turn? They're not good at this course. Sometimes you'll see, sometimes even the silver truck turns so wide that he'll go around that bottom left pylon, and it'll put him out of bounds, not out of bounds, but he will have invalidated his lap. I'm not avoiding that money bag. I'm actually trying to hook the turn in really tight, but I'm right in front of silver. Okay, I got it. I managed to hook it on that last turn. It's just in a really inopportune spot because you have to slow down to grab it, and I was in the lead, so I didn't want to risk it. You know what I mean? It's in a very antsy spot. Back at Blaster. So, anyways, I started blasting. I should have fired off a nitro there. That's got a really tough start. It's okay. I pulled ahead. We're doing good. Oh, so yellow fucked up. Did yellow get back on track? I think yellow did. It's always really hairy whenever a truck loses a track because like they have pathfinding. They can get back on the course, but they never do a very good job of it. They kind of become a hazard in and of themselves, especially if they're heading the opposite direction. Let's see, can I... Oh, god damn it. Again, I tried to cut it close and nitro. I'm playing fast and loose with the nitros this run because we're having a hard time. We had like 4 failed starts. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm in there. But I rammed him again. Hey, Cool Bits, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Starting off second half of the marathon today with Super Off-Road. I've already mulliganed 4 times. Okay, Blue's getting awfully close to me here. I'm gonna spend the nitro to pull ahead of Blue. I'm not gonna be able to get in front of Silver because he's playing a little too perfect right now. See, I probably could have patched them up if I spent all of my nitros, but that basically would have cost me $40,000 spending all the, because I got to buy them back to finish the run. It's just better. It's better not to do that. All right, now we're going for top speed power-ups. I'm almost done. It is very easy to accidentally get spun around on this course. These figure 8 tracks are a little difficult. Damn it. It wasn't quite a $50,000 turn because that item is kind of on the way when you come around this corner right here. You can just kind of hook it in. Because ideally, the ideal path is to avoid that giant puddle. And the easiest way to do that is to go slightly wide around the right. want that money. Nice. Got him. Bueno. $210,000 in prize money. Okay, I'll go for it. I only got 4 now we're just only nitros. Only getting nitros. So I got full stats. Now it's a race to finish 99 nitros. This is why I try to pull ahead with the nitro at the beginning of this race, because you see whenever the trucks get kind of corralled inside the center part right there, they huddle up and they start running into each other. It's really hard to predict impacts in this game, because like I said, sometimes AI will ram the back of you and you'll get their nitro. You can do that to them. So you always got to be careful if you try to like speed across and try to like, you know, slingshot somebody. It's very likely you unintentionally just ram into them and they'll get your nitro. So you have to be really careful doing stuff like that. Rio Trio. That stands for Rio 3. That's not a good spawn for the item. Like, either front ways or back ways, that's a bad item spawn, because it's in that little nook. You have to turn really... You'd have to hook it really wide to get that, and with how close the silver truck is to me, I'm not going to get it. Okay. You motherfucker. Oh, you bitch! Oh! He was going through the water. I thought I had him. I spent the nitro to try to catch up and pull ahead. I just barely... That was a photo finish, dude. The spare tire on the front of his truck went over the finish line before I did. Bullshit. They did, I think the ladies that... I haven't been paying attention, but the ladies on the score screen after every race, they're not as scantily clad as they are in the arcade game. They're wearing, like, fawn bikinis and stuff in the original. There's actually a dip switch on the arcade for what the women are wearing. You can change their outfits. You know, in case you're running a family establishment, you don't want no big titty broads, you know, celebrating. Yeah, see, they've got like the tight pants, and she's got an open kind of blouse, you know. But no, in the arcade game, they are very close to nude. This is a fun track to me. It's my favorite one because it's very execution heavy. You know, you kind of stay on the inside slope here, and then you very carefully kind of snake it through. That's not a good spawn for the item here. I'm not going to get that. There's no way I can get that. Not with silver on my ass. Nice. Wasn't gonna go for that. That's not even a good spawn when you're going around the other way, because the other optimal path, when it's right ways around, is just the same course I did, the same path I did, just backwards the other way. That's what I was afraid of happening. Oh, god damn it. Okay, that's fine. If I'm lucky, silver might screw up on those hay bales. Or I can pull ahead right... Okay, good. Ah, fuck. I spent several nitros getting back in the lead there. I'll take it. I'll take it. I always try to be mindful of the hazards in this level, because that top row is really killer, because you have to snake through it, but if you go too far down, you'll come down the thing and you'll hit the part you're supposed to go around. And of course, that'll set you back. Eliminator boat duel. I should learn how to run Eliminator boat duel. I think in the run, this is my least favorite course because of this right here. Coming up that side of the hill, you can see it looks kind of strange from the perspective. can't really tell like where you are relative to the thing. So if you get rammed by somebody as you're about to go up that hill, it is very likely you'll overshoot where you think you are, and you'll hit the side. I usually go to the left side, the upper left. I go too far left. I'm winning a lot of races though, which is good, but compared to the time, I don't know if I'm PBing on this run. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know what my best time is. It's been a long time since I set a PB in Super Off-Road. If I play my cards right, we can do this in at least 3 races. Oh no, okay, you went for the shortcut. It's like I wasn't sure because sometimes I feel like that he wasn't supposed to take that deviation from the course. You can do that. You can take the alternate route, but the way he was behaving, it seemed like because he came out and then he like went long. He didn't hug the inside spot. He got me in the end. I thought about spending a nitro there, but I'm trying to ration him out. It's okay. So this is weird because this is the first time we get a repeat. The track order is not randomized. It looks random, but we get the same tracks in the same order every single time. So I don't know why it doesn't cycle through all 64 iterations in whatever pseudo-random pattern the developers designed before you start getting repeats, because this was like the 4th race we did was Sidewinder frontways. Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought we had one more lap. I could have nitroed and gotten ahead of him. Whoops. I was looking at the money bag down there. I was about to remark how that was, again, a terrible item spawn. We're not getting very good item spawns in this run. We're getting... This is usually where the run ends. Positively, by the way. Boulder Hill. This is usually the last track, so we're not making great time. This track is a goddamn nightmare, by the way. It is just as much fun to play as it looks. I am in second... I think I'm in second place. But it's weird to read placement. Am I in second? Okay, good, I was. That level, the rocks, for some reason, the game has a hard time calculating placement in there. Because sometimes you'll be ahead of somebody and the game will be like, eh. Alright, if I play my cards right, if I get at least second place and I don't spend any more nitros, assuming I get no item pickups, then we're done after this race. Okay. I am in first right now. It doesn't matter. As long as I get second. If I get second, I can't spend any more nitros. Okay. Fine. Fine. I'll hit every damn hay bale. All right. All right, and that is 99. I'll start the next race to prove it. We have full stats, and on the scoreboard down there, we're at 99. So, we did good. There we go. Stop. Stop. 22. What is my best time in Super Off-Road, actually? 22:48. My best time is... Yeah, no, that's not a PB. My best time in this game is 19 minutes and 7 seconds, so that was not good. Like I said, I don't usually... I kind of took a slightly different path through this. I guess you can call it marathon safe. I don't know. I cannot explain why I bombed the first 4 attempts at the start of this run. I have no idea. No idea what the hell happened there. That has never happened before. Genuinely. I've never dogged it that bad. But like... Because we had a totally cursed run where, like, the yellow truck got a first place finish. I'm like, no, man, that's not good. That's a bad omen, okay? That's not good. That's like walking outside and finding a dead bird on your porch and you don't have a cat. It's like, I'm not going to work today, man. Bad juju, you know? No, thank you. But Yeah, no, that was. I don't usually. I usually buy all my stats all at once. I mean, we kind of ended around the same time, but I still felt like it was slower overall because I didn't win as many races. Because usually, like I said, my route is to buy shocks and tires first. Because that. I mean, I know the other two do make you objectively go slightly faster with every increment you get, but those are the more expensive things, and as long as you get second place, you can buy shocks and tires every time. You do that for the first 6 races, then you're completely maxed out on your shocks and tires, and environmentally, the tracks inhibit you less overall, so then, even though you may not be the fastest, most upgraded truck with top speed, you kind of have an edge because the other trucks, they're going to be slowed down by all these bumps and shit they're hitting, so you can kind of edge it. It's almost like a tortoise and the hare kind of thing. Yeah, they're faster than you, but you can stay the course, and the environmental hazards don't hurt you as much, you know? You can... I don't know. I'm convinced it was a good path, but since my best time on the leaderboard is 8th place, could be wrong about that. I don't actually know. But thank you for the GGs. I appreciate it. it's a start. It's a start to the marathon today. You know, it's whatever. It's super off-road, baby.